Farming is one of the oldest professions in human history, and it will remain relevant till eternity. Reason being that man needs food to survive, and this food comes from farming. Just as I will encourage you to start a farm and show you the rosy part, I must not also fail to tell you the other side of it. On this video, I'm going to show you the dark side of farming and how to possibly guide against it, because I want you to succeed. This dark side of farming will be summarized into 3 parts. What's up, my people? Welcome to Life of a Farmer Loaf. You can also follow me on my Facebook page at Life of a Farmer Loaf for regular updates. I remain your anchor, Ishokri Ovokeronye. You can call me Ovorons. On this channel, we discuss farming in details, how to grow your farm, challenges faced by farmers, and how to control them. For this reason, ensure to subscribe and turn on the bell icon so you don't miss subsequent upload. Give this video a like, comment, and most importantly, share for others to benefit. Without wasting your time, let's dive into the main cocoa. The honest truth is that there are a lot of challenges in farming, but in all, farming always survives. There is no business that doesn't have its own challenge, but your ability to be able to manipulate and beat the challenge is what makes you to be a successful businessman. The first thing I want to tell you, even if you don't believe all I say here, one thing I want you to take home is that you don't have to wait, and there is no convenient time to start than now. I'm not making this video to discourage you, but to acquaint you so you won't make mistakes that will cost you huge loss of investment. As a beginner, start small and grow as your experience increases in the field. The first challenge you will face in farming is theft, be it crops or animals. Even your own farm workers will steal from you. This is a major challenge in farming. There are cases of thieves harvesting farms' produce overnight and taking them to a distant village to sell. There was a friend of mine that I introduced into fish farming business, and he started with 500. After sales, he installed more tarpaulins and stocked 2,000 fishes. One fateful night, the boys came and harvested all his fishes. They systematically burst a hole inside the tarpaulin pond, through which all the fishes and water passed through and enter a net that they constructed. After that incident, he was discouraged, and this happened right in his compound where he lives, and also surrounded by other occupants. I encouraged him not to give up, and I bought a Rottweiler dog for him, which he gave a very long chain because the compound wasn't fenced around. Right from the day the dog arrived, there was no such incident. Even his plantains that doesn't get matured before others will cut it from the stem begins to get ripened, and they will call him that, "Oga, your plantain don't ripe for apple." This is what the security dog does for you on the farm. His presence alone will scare away thieves and criminals. So even if you have dogs to secure your farm, it should be a security dog and it shouldn't be friendly. Then, on farm workers stealing, this is a big threat, especially for egg producers. The best way is to issue 1 or 2 crates to every farm workers monthly, or you can be giving them cracks for them to take home regularly. By so doing, they will keep off from your eggs. But there are some that will still prefer to steal. Maybe they are suffering from kleptomania, which I don't know. This is a way you can maneuver to beat that. Then another thing is security lights. You can also fix this kind of sensor security solar light around your farm, such that as someone approaches at night, the light will shine brighter. This is what I told someone. Each time he normally fixes security bulbs around his compound, and by the next morning it is either they remove it or they will destroy the bulbs because they want to carry out evil acts. So I advise him to get this security light and fix, so that as soon as somebody is approaching, the light will turn on. This is what he did, and right from the day he fixed that security bulbs in his compound, the boys avoided him, because as soon as you are approaching, the light will just on and you will have no option than to go back. The next challenge you are likely going to face is cost of feed and drugs. At this point, you must do your mathematics very well, because once feed increases, you must definitely increase your product. Otherwise, you will run at loss and out of business. For instance, as at August 2023, a bag of feed was sold for 7,500 naira for layer. Currently, as at January 2024, when making this video, a layer feed is between 11,200 to 11,300 per bag, and this will increase your cost of sales of farm produce as well. Otherwise, you won't make profit. Talking about profit, I will show you how you can save huge money from feed cost, and this is a practical way which we are using and pays more. The idea is to buy directly from the feed company. You might say it involves huge capital, yes, but it also saves you a lot and it's a gain for you. Here is how it goes. For instance, you live in a community or in an area or farm and you have up to 5 or 10 poultry farmers, and if all is put together, you guys might have 6,000 to 7,000 beds, and they are likely going to finish plus or minus 1,000 bags of feed in a month, and this is equivalent to a truckload. With mutual understanding, these sets of farmers will come together, approach a feed company, and they will be supplying you guys feed monthly after payment. What you guys just need to do is to pick a particular location where everyone will converge to carry their feed to their various farms. As such, chances of carrying infection from poultry to poultry is reduced also, since the truck of feed is not going to a particular farm but rather a central point. With this, you will save over 500 naira per bag of feed because you are dealing directly with the feed manufacturing company. I have introduced it to various farms and they are making much profit from that process. The last one I want to discuss about is disease outbreak and natural disaster. I will give you the best ways you can use to control it outside the usual biosecurity measures you know. First, kindly subscribe if you haven't and turn on the bell icon so you don't miss subsequent videos like this. Give this video a like, comment, and most importantly, share for others to benefit. Thanks. Talking about diseases and natural disaster, there is a point it will occur and that time is what you don't know. A deadly disease such as swine flu for pigs or bird flu for poultry birds doesn't hit your farm. Natural disaster might come as a result of heavy winds, flood, fire outbreak, and some others could happen. And guiding against it is what makes you smart. When such things happen, most of the times people blame it on witchcraft, while sometimes it is due to our own negligence. In farming, the risk is high for the unknown factor. With proper vaccination, full biosecurity measures, some of these things are unavoidable. Sometimes you see some big farms that are hit by bird flu, flood, or collapse due to heavy downpour, and the owners are unable to start afresh or they struggle to start. We have instances of poultry farmers committing suicide due to loss of birds as a result of bird flu. I have knowledge of 2 persons it happens to, and they kicked the bucket because they incurred huge loss due to money they borrowed. Let me just chip this in. On no account should you borrow money to start farm business as a beginner. It is not advisable. Start with the little money you have and grow gradually as your experience increases. Do not calculate your estimated profit and say you want to make huge profit and then you need to start big. Farming, poultry especially, will humble you. The best way to beat this challenge is to insure your farm or beds. You can't have 10,000 beds, or let's assume 10,000 is too small, say 30 to 50,000 beds, and not put them on insurance. This is a lifesaver. Approach a reputable and pedigree insurance company and put your farm on insurance. In case of such outbreak or natural disaster, the insurance company will bear the loss, and in a short time, your farm will bounce back stress-free. These are the major dark sides of farming nobody will tell you. Please use the end screen to watch other interesting videos. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell icon so that you get regular updates whenever I upload interesting video like this. Give this video a like, comment, and most importantly, share for others to benefit. Thanks and God bless. See you in my next video. Peace out.